Oh, he hit the screen. What the hell? Close. I don't care.
"1988 gave us some of the most unforgettable rock moments of the decade. These are 10 songs that lit up the airwaves, defined a generation, and still make just as much today. Soaring ballads and rock.
Oh shit. Says I got 2 people watching. Look at that. That's clear as a bell. Look at that. Hold on, guys. I'm walking around in a little mess here. That's kind of what I'm doing on this video. I'll go live for a little bit longer. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Mark? How you doing, sir? How you doing? I don't know how well the signal's going to be in here or whatever. I'm not really doing anything yet. But I'm just... Rainy Sunday out here at the homestead. Just did some conditioning training for the first time in a while. I've been working out my garage on these tracks. Oh, having coffee. That's right. Other side of the world. Hey, did you get anything out of that tsunami, man? Did it make it to you? I was worried. My daughter, her job, she was living in Hawaii for like a year and a half, and she just left there about a year ago. So I'm glad she's out of there. Holy smokes. That's crazy. My wife's family's all from Okinawa, Japan, and I fear for them all the time. So yeah, looky here. So I got 4 people on. I'll talk a little bit. Look at there. I'm resurrecting everything. It's kind of a wreck, but it's coming along. It's coming along. That's just piled up down there. The Boomtown Main Street drags is kind of rough. Everything's rough. This track's getting some modifications. I'm almost done. So what I did so far, what I think I'm still going to do is cut these pieces out right here. And that'll allow this to slide down some more, and that'll take some of the fall off of that, which will take some of that out. Now, that's really not that bad. But also what I've done is, what really bothered me about this is how low the car sat in the pocket. So what I've done was, and here's some, like I said, bro, I got a mess. I just put my Mustang that was over there outside. I took all my diorama down. I was going to tear the track completely down. I chose not to. But what I did here was, now the cars are only hidden by a little bit. What I did was, and the problem always is I can't find the right material. There's this stuff I wanted. It was perfect, except it's 1 9/16 wide. And this here is 1.5. 1 9/16 is just too much. And when you put that 9/16, by the time it's a 1/4 inch way too large, and it's all out of shape and nothing works. Well, I got 1/4 inch thick by 1.5 inch lattice underneath there, and it's wood. And so I got it in here and like 6 more strips. But what it does is, and this is one of the things that's bothered me the whole time, is, and here's the difference. See how low that car sits? You can't even see that thing over there. Well, that piece doesn't have the lattice. Well, now I added it, and at least you see most of the car. But, so that's that. So that's one thing I've been working on. I got to fix this. This is none of it worked out here how I wanted. I got to fix that. And this track. Guys, this is so effing long. You understand? 25 feet from start to finish. 25 feet. And I don't want you guys seeing all my mess, but you start there and you turn this bitch. Now, I want to do video like this where I can record it, but I can't do that because I'm slow. Look at this. You see how far that is? That's 25 feet, fellas. 25 feet. 20 feet, 5/8 inches. I think this is pretty friggin' close, but because it starts further back, 20 feet, 5/8 of an inch is somewhere, I think, right in here. And see where that puts it? Well, the finish line blocks most of that track, some of that track, you know what I'm saying? And then that kind of sucks. So what I would then have to do is go over here, get the finish line where it finishes right here with the other finish line, and then figure out how much I got to lay that down to make the track that much longer or shorter. And it's, man, like I said, that's what, and I can't record worth a crap either. My eyes don't translate well. So what we had been doing up to this point is starting like right here, and then we go this way and record it like that, and then Keith would follow that bitch all the way to the end. Well, I can't do that consistently. I just can't do that. But here's the next problem. Before I put why I tore everything down is because I couldn't reach these tracks because of this track. Right here. Well, it was torn down so I could do the other race. Well, I can't reach anything over there. Plus, it's stuffed up. It's a friggin' nightmare. So I pulled the Mustang out. I put this here. Well, now I can fit. Now I can do testing. See, I can't even test because of this track. I just put it together so I can start testing. But I'm testing on this long ass thing right here. Now, like I said, I could take it and put a brake in it like I had the old track and have it at 20 feet and whatever I had the other distance was. 28 feet, I think it was what it was. I had a 20 and 5/8 quarter scale, and I think I had 28. Well, now I don't. I got 25. That's how long these pieces are. 2 50-footers cut in half. So, like I said, I don't know. There's a lot going on. But I was going to go ahead and show you over here. Like I said, I'm putting it together. Here's some of the changes. Hey, what's up, Rodney Alacrone? You know what? Let me see. I haven't even been looking. See, I'm just shooting the shit. So one thing I did was the track used to come out of there in the corner and used to go like this all the way. Well, I didn't. That was fine. It was fine. There was nothing wrong with it, but it didn't make for much passing. So what I did was I made that transition there, and now I've opened it to fat track a little sooner, and then it'll widen out to there. And I had all these plans. I was going to make a pit lane here and keep the racing kind of narrow, but there's not enough variation to not allow, you know what I'm saying? I got to let these cars spread out a little bit so that there is some passing. So it's coming back, fellas. I mean, it's mostly there. I mean, I got pieces of it cut everywhere, stacked everywhere. I got pieces down there. I mean, and now that and see, the weird thing is I didn't know how this was going to work, and I already got problems, but I shortened a bit by making it wider, and I think I slid it further out, but I shortened it, so everything, all this has to be redone. Well, it doesn't have to. I'm going to do my best to make it look all right, but redone because now it's closer this way, so I had to rip all this apart. It moved that much further that way. I took out, so all my seams, nothing really matches up. So I just got to do the best I can, and all the lights, I got to see if they work or not. And, something you guys are going to like is, remember how I used to have the carpet down here? Well, that was kind of the plan. I thought the carpet would run out and be all right, but I'm going to have a little more run out. I'm going to build this up, and the track's going to continue on maybe another 2 feet. Hey, there you go, Rod. Thanks, bud. So it's going to come out a little bit further and maybe end up here. But like I said, that's a problem here. Now, I can't really record here because I used to be able to record from out there and record and step back a little bit and I could get a real close view. Keith's going to have to do something kind of where we start like this, record. He's going to have to bring it close to his body and then follow it over. I think I'm going to have to kick that track out a little further. And you see how I got the wheels and shit and everything, so I make it so it can roll. See, I put everything on wheels. It separates down there. The last 5-6 feet separates, and you got this long 8-footer right here, but it's all on wheels, so when I separate I can roll it around the garage. But yeah, this I'm probably gonna have to figure. I gotta cut this. This is way in the way, so that piece has got to get cut off. And then this got some stuff, so those get tripped over. I just don't want to fill my room. I got a lot of stuff I'm doing. I'm in the middle of a lot of stuff, and I don't really I don't feel like filling I just pulled my classic Mustang outside because I'm too lazy to work on it. And it was either that or this, and it's easier to do this than working on a 68 Mustang that I don't know what I'm doing. So here we go. So there we go. I got some. So I can run some cars. Like I said, I now I had to do it. I had to try test those dragsters for Craigster's race. Yes, I don't know what I got over here. This is a Mustang I built. Let's see. I don't know. This is heavy. I don't know what he weighs, like 70 grams. Like I said, this is all the cars I just got laid out. Oop, there's some street stocks over there you're not supposed to see. Oh, yeah, street stocks, bro. Street stocks. That's where it's at. Drag race is fun, but I'm in it for the street stocks. I think I weigh 80 grams. Track don't look too good down there at the finish line. I got to see what the hell's going on. So 80 grams for that guy. Let's see. Hey, these guys are back from Australia. Look at there. Got all the weight ripped out of them. He made it back. They don't run like a poo anymore, bro. I don't know, salt water or something over there in Australia. A little rough. Yeah, see, I got to work on this at the end. It's a little up in the air. I got to get it down a little bit, but I can run cars because nothing I got's fast, so it won't damage anything if they wreck. Here we go. I think I got 4 of these. There you go. This one, this one, this one. You'll have to guess which one is the plastic base one. I'm figuring it's the one that doesn't finish first. What about you? I think there's another one down here. Oh, I got 2 more down here. So yeah, I got a bunch of these things. 65 Mustang, 66 Fastback is what I had. So that was my favorite car. It was orange. I sold it a few years ago. Now I'm 50. So yeah, it's hard to reach up there. So that other track used to go up there, and I had to load the cars, and I couldn't reach it. So I've lowered it that much. I think that's the angle it's going to be. And see that blue track? When I don't anchor it down and screw it down, it humps up like that, which that was what I kind of was envisioning, was like rough street racing. So I might leave that in there, and if you can't make it, you can't make it. Damn, the cars roll good. Oh, shit. So I don't know, guys. We're missing out on a lot of racing because I got too many things going on in my life. But the problem is I don't get to drag race on my own track, so that sucks. I might enter that over there, though. That's kind of fun. But, yeah, I'm redoing all that to making it easier for me to reach and all that. So we'll see how it goes. All right, so here we go. We got that. 4 of them things. Lane 1, lane 2, lane 3, and lane 4. Hey, I've been on 12 minutes. I thought I was going to be on 8. Now, listen. So, remember those boards I got in there? I said I was a little short. So, I think this one, yeah, his last board's right there. So, he drops down. So, he's going to have a little jump. But I've run them like this a couple times, and you really don't see the jump that much. You see it in the times. And this one's short, I think, way at the end, the third one. Yeah, his end's right there, right before about 5-6 foot before the finish line. And then, like I said, this is sitting up here. Oh, because that board doesn't go all the way through. Kitty Wampus. Kitty Wampus. All right, well, he'll be all right. He'll be all right. Here we go. See if I can record this thing. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, shit. I forgot I had the barrels in the way. I always launch the barrels, bro. Hold on. Look at all the cars. I always launch the barrels. And I hate losing the barrels, bro. I hate losing the barrels. I got these orange barrels early on. I don't know where from, and I can't find the equivalent. Oh, well. I'm down 2 orange barrels. Son of a bitch. None of them are fast, though. Some are super fast. They finished in 10th of a second, so that's pretty good. Oh, it is a orange barrel. He shot backwards. All right, cool. I'm only missing 1 orange barrel now. He got punted probably behind that monitor back there. Ugh. We'll try that again. See, I don't know if you guys know this or not. Let's see. So, yeah, after that drops down from there, there is slope. I built a little bit of slope that goes all the way down there, and then it levels out. It goes that way. I could probably raise that up some, but I don't know. We'll see. Just sit there and look at wires and dirty track. So, yeah, I don't want to get you guys the hope up too much because I'm not in any sort of hurry. Like I said, my son's got basketball conditioning. He's in 2 different leagues. So I ain't trying to have you guys like go out there building stuff right now, but I was thinking about this. I was thinking about doing something. I was thinking about doing it's similar to what what's his face was talking about. Here, let me run these cars first, and then I'll run my mouth. All right, here we go. Like I said, limited room. Here we go. Try it again. 3, 2, 1, go. Bam. Hey, not too bad. What kind of speeds we got? Or not speed times. 2767. Well, imagine that's a metal base one. So that was lane 2. There's the plastic. Of course, plastic finished third. Plastic finished third. Metal base right there. Yep. Finished first. The fourth lane that had the drop in way back here, he finished second. He was a metal base car. So, and then I lost one. Oh, he got stuck in the foam. Guys, I try to take care of everybody's cars too. Oh, I got so much foam packed in there to catch people's cars. Try to be gentle on everybody's stuff. And this guy finished fourth, dead last. And he's a metal base. He got beat by the plastic base. Ain't that something? That's something to note. Interesting. So, anywho, here's the series I was thinking about doing. Let me go get out of my way. We can look at this track while we're doing that. So, it's going to be, I think it'll be easy. It'll be an introduction thing. And here's my thing. I am street stocks. I am NASCAR. I am classic muscle. I even like the new muscle, too. You guys know it. I did the new what I call that? The modern muscle meltdown or whatever that was. But so I was gonna do muscle cars, 60s and 70s muscle cars. Run on this track right here, the long drag track, and I would do the same thing. I would run a tournament and run the tournament monthly, and basically it's probably gonna be like a 50-gram max. I'm thinking even 45-gram max because I want these cars mostly stock. But I will let you. The thing is, I want to leave the interiors in and everything, leave them mostly stock. But if you want to wheel farm and get a good set of wheels, let's say you don't like these kind right here, and you want to put a set of, well, see, you couldn't put these on because they're mediums and you can't modify the bottoms. But if you have a set of smalls that you consistently think are pretty good, you can put a set of smalls. As long as you don't modify the body and take out the interior. And if you can squeeze a little bit of weight, as long as I don't see anything over 45, as long as I don't see 46, it's 45 grams will be it. And I'm going to race them. And I'll race all of them I got. 4 lanes. You run 4 times, 1 time down each lane, right? So that's what I'm thinking about doing. And then that month, that winner will go, he'll go in the winner's list. And then I'll do the same race again the following month. But the winner of that other race that can't race no more. He's in. And then I'll race the following month. The winner of that race will get into the finals. And then maybe I'll do top 4. I don't think I'll do top 4 because the goal would be if I can do this and make it efficient enough where I ain't got to go crazy with the sound effects and music and this, and I can just show the racing. It'll be easy. Sound effects and music, I might talk a little bit. I might even get Keith to talk. You never know. But do that, and I'm going to have a muscle car champion, at the end of the season. And then basically every winner would race in the final race at the end of the season. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. And then maybe I'll track times, and then the second fastest time would fill out the bracket to make it 12 or something silly like that. But I think that would be good to go. That would introduce new people into modifying, because really all you're doing modifying, you're hoping you can do something with the wheels and the axles. As long as you don't modify the body and put a nice set of wheels on there. Anything I always do, black wheels, I want it to look like a car. I want it to look like a nice muscle car. Hell, a junky muscle car, I don't really care. But I don't want to look in monster garage. And I think it makes it fair when you're not putting larges and skinnies and wooden wheels. And just put a set of wheels on there. If you can find a decent set of wheels, put it on there and make it run. So that's that. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. Then I'll have a champions race at the end. I think that's pretty freaking cool. 60s and 70s. That's on that track. Truth be told, it could happen sooner rather than later. As long as I get those boards in here and figure out this finishing, everything else is up and running. So that's that. So yeah, I wouldn't call it a super fight. It's I guess super stocks. Like I said, I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm just gonna do one weight class. I guess how everybody else would do it. I tried reading Voxer's rules earlier today, and I don't know, it got way too in depth. Like, you could do this, but not that. It sounded more like, hey, everybody, this is what I do, and I'll make the rules work around that. But that's just what I heard. I ain't trying to disparage. That's just what I read. Maybe I'm dumb. So I don't know. I think mine are a little simpler. Don't change anything. Leave the interior. And if the weight was 45 grams, you can put it up to 45 grams. I'm not going to say nothing. I mean, that's what it is. But I basically, you know what I'm saying? I think if you put a metal-based car, what are you going to do? You can change the wheels. That's about it. But if you go to a plastic-based car, you can change the wheels and add a little weight. I think that kind of works out. But anyway, that's what I was thinking about doing. And then you know what else I'm going to do is the street stocks. The only problem is that's a lot of video and a lot of editing and a lot of this, that, and the other thing. So I'm putting out APB. I need help. That's what I need. I need help. I need help with sound effects and graphics. So here's the deal. I used to do all my graphics, like all my background photos and modifying pictures and all that. I used to do it on. I'm not very talented. I heard Canva can do it, and maybe that's how I have to do it. But I used to be able to, just steal pictures off the internet, save them, download them, and then put them on PowerPoint. And PowerPoint was my jam. I could do anything with PowerPoint, fellas. I mean, I could do limited, but I thought it was pretty good. And then, so I don't know. I can't do it now because now it's not on my computer. It's subscription based, and the one you can do on the web sucks. It's limited. It's very, very limited. And I don't care what they say. It sucks, and it's just slow and it sucks. I wish they wouldn't do it. You can't own shit anymore, and don't get me started on a tirade. But anyway, I need sound effects. I want my stuff to sound at least kind of cool, and man, my sound effects, I don't think you guys understand what I went through to produce those videos for you. You know, those sound effects were shit I just stole out of a video that I saw on YouTube, and I downloaded. I had to cheat, and I'm telling you my secrets. I stole that shit from, hey, there's one of my puppies, Winnie, and some of my background. You see that? I don't know. I'll have to walk over there. That's going to be my man. That's my dad's motor. It was supposed to go in that Mustang that's sitting out there in the driveway, but now it's going to be a central part in here. I'm going to have it. Nothing wrong with it. Ready to go in. 351 Windsor. Went to go in a race car. I buy the last little push rods to put in it and it'll be done. But that's a lot of work and stuff that I'm not good at. So anyway, I don't know. And another race I was thinking, there's Street Stocks, right? That's what I was talking about. This, putting on here. So the sound effects, I stole them out of a video, but I had to download the video, however ways I had to cheat to do it, off of YouTube, which was, sometimes they're 20-minute videos, and that's a big file. Then I would take that file and have to convert it to audio. And then I'd have to take that audio, because I really didn't have any audio software to change it and to do what I wanted. So I have to take it out, and then I'd have to put that whole audio, the whole 20-minute video clip into my thing and then shorten it. But it's already there. Once it's in there, you can remove it, but the whole video is in there until you're done. And that whole audio. And then I have to play it over and over every lap and every every slow motion sound. And then I had to put it in numerous times and chop it up and stretch it and change the video to make it work with the sound effects that I had. And I can't do that no more, guys. I don't have the interest. So if anybody wants to reach out to me and tell me how a good way to get sound effects, especially with AI and stuff, like I said, I want them to sound like, muscle cars accelerating, going down a track, coming out of a turn and stepping on it, and then letting off the gas when you're going in the next turn. And I've been to tracks and I've tried to record it, and I've used those. I've recorded street stocks at Florence Motor Speedway and put it in a couple of those videos. Didn't sound the best, but I did it, and I just can't do that. I just, like I said, the software I have is limited. I mean, sure, these things, I don't even mind paying, but I keep getting screwed on the phone ones, and I'm not bright enough to do a lot of these, like, I don't know, they have sinister sounding names like Demon Editor and Black Magic and this, that, and the other. I can't work all those, man. I don't know. I'm just not good at them. So if anybody wants to help me out, reach out to me and make it easy on me, and maybe I'll put up some more videos and make it more fun instead of work, because that's what it is. It's a whole lot of work. And you know that because it's not I don't know, man. I think we're running low on hosts, man. I don't think the excitement's still out there. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. We'll see. But I ain't trying to talk everybody's ear off. Like I said, if you want to reach out to me and help me out with some sound effects and graphics or where you go to get them, I don't mind buying them. I just don't know where you get them. I found all these places that, have them. And I'm looking for. Listen to what I'm looking for, especially like drag racing. I like the in-car sounds because I want to go together and make them going down the track together. But trying to go in slow motion so you can see the car. You slow them down. I usually slow them down to about, I think it's 60% is what I run at the first lap, 60 or 70%, and then when I do the slow motion, I drop it down to 30, and 30 is a cool speed. But once you do that, then the sound effects don't sound right because you just slowed it down. So if they were cut the exact same length, then how do you slow them down without the sounds funny? So it's stuff I'm just not very good at. But anyway, that's what I'm working on. I'm working on this. So you see that board there? I got to get another one of those. I think I got one out in the garage, actually, in the shed. But that's going to go up there. Got to redo the lighting. Got to do the background and all this, that, and the other thing. Got to anchor this down. Got to redo the lights and paint everything. And it's all a pain in the ass. I don't even know if it's worth it, but I guess I'm going to do it. Because I still love Low Country Diecast Racing League. I rep it every day. Hell, the shirt I'm wearing right now. Low Country Diecast Racing League. But yeah, man, that's the view from the track, bro. That's what it's going to look like. Got a little bit of run coming down, shooting down the track. Who's ready for that, bro? Who's ready for that? What? Put a little more fall in it, I think. I don't know. Maybe that's what it was. But yeah, bro. It's going to be cool. Going to be cool. When? I don't know. But it's going to be cool. Going to be cool. Who's ready? Who's ready? Tell me that you're ready. Oh, audio's cutting out. It's probably because I'm getting too far away. Like I said, I do a lot of pacing. I just talk and babble, but I haven't done much in the garage in a while. And I just did this over the past week. Pulled the Mustang out and started setting up the tracks again. So, hey, Diecast Show Customs, Boricua. So basically, that's it. The track's still there. Everything's still there and working, and that's ready to rock and roll. Like I said, that one guy, shit, I like this guy. This guy sent to Dale, but he was like a gram over or a gram and a half over or something. I'm glad he didn't let him run because he was slow as dog pee. He showed me the video. It's proof. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, he made it. See, they're running smooth now. And look there, I had a sign in the road, and both that car and the one I ran before ran right around it. That's pretty cool. So I got some lights working. Let's see that one. Oh yeah, the lights are still working. Look at that. They ain't very bright, but they working. Shoot, that's good handiwork right there, fellas. You need track lighting done? Let me know. I'll tell you somebody who can do it, because I ain't doing it. It's a pain in the ass. I can't see nothing. I'm so blind, fellas. Anywho. So, yeah. I was going to let you go, but, yeah, man, I had a bunch of these guys. Oh, yeah? So, I guess I'm the only one that did that, I guess. That's cool. Whatever. Don't run them. All right. Cool. So, yeah, I got a couple of funny cars here. Oh, see, that's the kind of shit I would have done. I would have ran them and hit every one of these Mustangs right here and had a big old collision. That's the way I roll. That's the way I roll, fellas. That's the way I roll. One last run before I get out of here. How about that? One last run with some funny cars. All right, we got two of those guys. Oh, he's going to be slow as dog mess. I got somebody else. Yeah, some of these cars I don't think are going to be very good. Man, oh, I got this one. Here we go. Last one. Here we go right there. All right, so there we go. That's what we got. We got that Hot Wheels funny car. We got that Mustang there. And then we got that one there. And then we got the orange one. Wonder HQ. Yeah. So here we go. Here we go, fellas, far away. Woo! Slow as dog mess. All right, so that was it, fellas. I will talk to you later and go from there. Till next time, and the track's done, we'll see you at the races.